Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think personal branding. Okay, gotta excuse my nose, slightly blocked. And I just woke up. So I thought, okay, how's this quiet baby sleeping? Might as well just make this video. Give me a second. Ah. Okay, it's 5:27 in the morning, Saturday, 26th November 2022. Okay, I thought I'd give you a few pointers about jobs in the Middle East. Okay. The number of jobs have spiked up to a very, very large extent. It is the number of job openings, the number of vacancies, the number of people who I who I know, my old clients, uh, has increased to such a level. Even people I never thought would get a job. There have been people I have literally told them, I don't think you'll ever get a job opportunity. They have got a job opportunity. It's not that it has been a glamorous, luxurious job, but when you have a worst case scenario, a guy who you feel is totally unemployable, and you refuse to even say, these are the types of individuals I say, listen, even if I do personal branding for you, it's not going to help you. I suggest you save your money. If such an individual also gets not one, but two or three job offers, means the market is improving. And this is not a one-off case. There have been plenty of cases, and I'm, I'm telling you, I've never been more surprised. Okay, during the COVID situation, the market was so bad I could not believe it. Now the market has rebounded and improved. I find it very hard to believe. Okay, so given that there are such a huge number of jobs, and given that so many of you keep sending me messages and asking me, can you give me a tip, this and that? And fine. I decided I will give you 13 tips in terms of how you can take advantage for the job openings that are there. And most of these points are universal in nature. Okay. So this is more or less the job hunt strategy for 2023, which I believe, because see, it's already 26th November, so it's December, a few days, holidays, and then we are moving on to the new year. So for 2023, what are the job hunt strategies for the Middle East market? In this, I've given 13 points. Listen to it, and I think these would be very useful for you, okay, for you guys. See, the first one that I would like to tell you is when there are job openings in the market, okay, when there are plenty of job openings in the market, the job will not come to you. You have to go to the job vacancy. And what do I mean by that? Sitting in the house and sending people emails is not going to work, man. Sending people emails, oh, I'll just call. Sometimes when clients book sessions with me, uh, obviously because things are not working or they're not getting the proper job opening, they tell me, Mr. Loy, I made 30 calls every day for the last 1 month. I'm just getting, yeah, we'll get back to you. No, that is not how you go about. Just imagine the person who is taking the call is a receptionist, and a receptionist gets a call every like 5 minutes. Yeah, hello, XYZ company, how can I help you? Yeah, I would like to talk to this person. Okay, fine. Then again, the call comes, oh, I would like to speak to purchase manager. Okay, thank you. Then she gets another call. Yeah, I would like to know if there's a job vacancy. Yeah, we don't have a job vacancy. Just send your CV. Oh, wait. Hello, yes. So that person keeps getting calls every 5 minutes. On top of that, the person has to do work that the boss gives her. On top of that, there are people visiting the office. On top of that, that person has her own, assignments to do. So people are very busy. So by you calling the person is not going to take any interest. There are so many people who send me their CVs, so many people who send me their emails, requests. Even though I'm not working in an office, even though I'm sitting at home, I myself was like, why the hell should I even entertain you guys? There are people who send me WhatsApp messages, emails, try to call me at times. So the point here is The job will not come to you like, hey man, this is the job opportunity. You have to go there. So emails, I I don't know how many times I have to tell you this. Even a guy like me gets 1,600 email notifications, messages per day. I don't go through. I'll just scan, 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 scan. Okay, I'll click here, scan, scan, scan. And most of them, if they're unsolicited, I don't check them out. So emails don't work. There are people who will exploit you on Fiverr and say that you pay me $100, I will send 10,000 emails, right email address. Those go in the spam folder, and phone calls don't work. If you want the job to come to you, you have to go to the job. And how do you do that? Is by being physically present. Okay, that's how it works. This is not Tinder where you just swipe. This is not sending dating apps. uh, Over there at least the person would be interested in you if you have something like literally amazing and they are not at your level. But here, where a company is concerned, where a job opening is concerned, and if it is a good job, you can be rest assured there are thousands of people who will be applying for it. And also keep in mind, the person working in the company, within the company, they also have their friends, their relatives. They will try to push their own people first. That is what I have told you. Vasta always works, which is contacts and connections. But don't solely depend on that. I suggest if you physically go, and that is what I train people how, you know, many a times a company would say, I'm sorry, you cannot enter without a security clearance. I'm sorry, you cannot enter unless there is an approval. I literally train and teach my people how they can bypass all this just to make sure that they get a face to face meeting. And keep this in mind. One last point on the first one is, when you speak to people on the phone, yeah, I'm busy, I'll talk to you later, or on the email, they'll ignore. But when you meet a person face to face, you tend to be different. Like for example, me, if I talk to somebody on the phone, yeah, I'm busy. But when I meet them face to face on the road or somewhere and they're talking to me, I give them a little bit extra time, even if I'm busy. And this has happened so many times with my clients. The guy is impossible to even speak for a minute. But when that person finally did meet, that also bypassing the security and all these other techniques that I taught him, that guy who he tried to get for 1 month, he could not get even a minute out of him. He gave him 45 minutes and he literally told him why he rejected him, why he didn't entertain his CV, and how he can actually get a job. And true story, this is not fake. So the first one is the job will not come to you. You have to go to the job. Okay, keep that in mind. The second one is this I have told people again and again. Listen, you're either 100% or no. You either get the job or you don't. There is no, 99% you'll get the job. You'll either get the job or you don't get the job. There's no such thing as you'll get the job 99.99%. You know, it's either yes or no. There's no, you'll get 99. It's either yes or no. It's as simple as that. So even if when you are going to the job, the person or the decision maker, either you're 100% prepared or you're not. There is no, are you prepared? Yeah, 80% I'm prepared. Then what is 20%? What the hell is 20%? No, no, I'm not. No, you prepare yourself 100%, man. Even when you give an answer, you can't say, my answer was 80% good. No, it has to be 100% because it either sticks or doesn't stick. See, it's very simple. Can a person, when he gives you a job contract, it's either you're hired or not. There's no, you're 80% hired and 20% rejected. No, it's either yes or no. So when you're going there, 100% means, are you 100% are you looking the part? That's number one. For example, if you, on your marriage day, I see so many people on their marriage day, oh my goodness, they will make sure, the guy will make sure he is, even if he has a slight stubble, it is perfect. They'll make sure that they even trim this area, they'll get threading, their eyebrows are done, their hair is done, they're gelled, they'll have perfume here, they'll make sure the ears, literally ears are waxed, they'll make sure that, oh, even the collar is perfect, the cufflinks are good, the suit looks nice. Oh, there's a small thread here. Oh, we'll remove that also. They, even their photograph, even the video, every aspect of them, they look like a masterpiece. I mean, why don't you put the same bloody intensity when you're going for a job, getting money per month, which can define your career in your life? You should take your work, getting a job, more seriously than your marriage day. People say, oh, marriage is once in a lifetime. Bloody hell, you can have this once in a lifetime every bloody year if you want. A career path, once you lose an opportunity, you do not know when you'll ever get it again, man. And remember, if you have tons of money, you marriage partners will be dime a dozen. That is the amount of intensity you have to take where getting a job is concerned. You can't take it for granted. So you have to be 100%, you have to look the part. Then, next one, which is more important? Are you prepared? Is your resume prepared? Do you have necessary documents? Is everything perfect? Have you updated your CV? Have you changed the CV based on the job requirements? Do you know what to say? What? Like, what is the content of what you're going to say? And if you have memorized what you're going to say, then the next one is even more important. It's not what to say, it is how you will say it. How? How are you going to deliver it? Difference. How, to give an example of how, Donald Trump has a style of saying things. Obama has a style of saying things. Joe Biden has a style of saying things. Three people can deliver the same message, but they have different styles. So, how would you say it? What is your style? Then, this one is even more important, which I got the idea when I watched Simon Sinek, Start With Why. It's a YouTube video where he spoke on TED Talk, which went viral. It's, why are you saying what you're saying? Why are you saying? For example, you say, I want a salary of 10,000. Let's say they advertise 8,000 as a salary, and you're asking 10,000. So why should they give you 10,000? Oh, the market, they say, oh, it's too expensive. Oh, my experience. No, the market may be expensive, so the company has to cut down on the cost. So why should they? What are they there for your benefit? No, this it's very hard to maintain. Then lower your expectations, lower your expenses. See, you can't just come up with conjure up reasons why you should be paid more. That why should be very rock solid and strong. Where even that person should say, okay, fine, you're right. So for that, you need to sit and prepare. All this, what I've said, point number two, takes ample amount of preparation. It's just as simple as, let's say you're going on a date with uh, like a girl who you consider the eighth wonder of the world, or you're going to meet, let's say you're going to meet a sheikh or a prime minister, or you're going to go for a CNN interview once in a lifetime. You'll make sure you're perfect for the part, right? So number two is 100% preparation. There's no 99.99. Number three is, you are the salesman. When you're going for a job, you are the salesman, and the product is you, the service is you, and you have to gain mastery of that product. You have to know each and everything about yourself. You have to know how to sell. You have to know what to say, when to say, how to negotiate, everything. Now you will be like, boy, of course I know myself. Here's the part that'll let me surprise you. Everyone assumes that they know themselves. Here's a simple question. Open challenge, huh? Simple question to you. Sell me yourself in 7 seconds. Means one line. What is your tagline? Do you know? 30 seconds. Sell me yourself. Give me your best. 1 minute, 3 minutes, 7 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Can you do that? You'll be like, 7 seconds, what do I say? 30 seconds, what do I say? This is exactly the expression that I get with my clients. You just now assumed that you know yourself more than anyone else. Then, when I bloody asked you this simple question, you're not able to answer. In fact, the most common childish question, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your leadership skills? Why should you be given the job? Why should you be offered the job when I have people better than you? The most simple, childish questions people are unable to answer. And when they are able to answer, I tell them, okay, give the same answer in 3 minutes, give the same answer 7 minutes, give the same answer as a 15-minute talk. Man, you should know all this. You'll be like, what are you going to say about, tell me yourself, sir, about me? I studied in this place. Then my first job, I went here. Second job, currently I'm working as this. Okay. That's it. Finished. Strengths. I'm very hardworking, sir. If I focus, I am number one at it. And I do deliver with excellence. What are your drawbacks? I work so hard, sir. I faint in the office. I don't go home at all. You're giving your hidden strength as your weakness. People are stupid. And then why should you begin the, sir, because I'm passionate about it. Come on, man. This even a child can say. Nowadays, even college students, they talk all this garbage. Stand out, right? Do put something in it, right? That involves a bit of common sense, involves a bit of thinking. So you are the salesperson, you are selling yourself, you are selling your services. Make sure it's spectacular. Make sure it's like a sales pitch or a sales line that is like wow. It see, I've always told people, don't impress people. Impress, IMPRESS, express, EXPRA. When you impress, it's like hi, how are you? You're trying to put on an act. Express it. It comes from deep within, and that is what takes time with my clients. I try to find out what makes you unique, what makes you stand out, because end of the day you will be compared with others. Okay. Point number 4. Negotiation is the key. Okay. When you're going, when you're trying to sell a product, let's say you're buying and selling a product, okay, whether online or second hand, people will call you. If, let's say, for example, I'm selling this iPhone, okay, I bought it for 30, let's say I bought it for $1,000. If I try to sell it, I would say, because I want the best deal, I'd say, okay, I used it for money $800. The guy will say, listen, I'll pay you 600. Then you try to negotiate. No, man, listen, I can give you last is maybe 750. No, man, I'll give you 650. Then they come down to 700. So it's a very childish example that I give you, but negotiation is the key. So in the same way, when you're going there, it's not just the salary. Salary is important because end of the day they're talking of money is their bottom line for a company. But if you offer incredible value you bring to the table, they would reconsider the amount that they're. See, always remember a company when they give you, let's say, for example, they say the salary we are ready to offer is, example, I'm saying 10,000. Obviously, a person would not say 10,000, sir, give me 8. No, they'll not say 10,000, okay, give me 10,000. They'll always ask for more. The employer asks for more. The employer offers least as possible. Employee asks maximum as possible. So you need to come to a agreement where somewhere in between. The most silly, stupid way is he's offering you 10, so you say I'll take 12. Then you come down to 11. That's not how it works. When you bring something really worthwhile to the table, and the person knows this is of immense value, the employer, most probably the decision maker, are not these small little puppets who are there at the lower level. They always up the game. Remember this one, they always keep a buffer of 10 to 20% extra for the salary. Okay. And for negotiation, you should be able to know yourself. You should be able to know the market. You should know what the company wants. Takes a little bit of effort here. Okay. Point number 5. It's a game of numbers here. It's a game of numbers. When I speak to my clients, just yesterday I spoke to my client. I asked him, so how many people you went and met? He said, I went and met 3. It was a productive day. I said, you met 3 within how many hours? He said, I just met within, 10 hours. It took 10 to 12 hours. I said, my dear, that means you met one person every 4 hours? What the hell were you doing? How long did each meeting last? He said, yeah, it was around half an hour. So what the hell did you do for 3.5 hours? Yeah, I was trying to find. No, you're wasting your bloody time. See, 3 people per day, for example, 3 people per day, 10 days, you met 30 people. But just imagine if there's someone who's more competitive and obsessed than you. You have met 3 people 30 in 10 days, 30. The other guy has met 6. So 6 in 10 days is 60. So he has doubled his chance. Like Pursuit of Happiness, where Will Smith, the character that he plays for Chris Gardner, he used to make sure that he kept his water here, he kept his phone here, he didn't move. He would just keep dialing and he change, dialing and change. He just didn't move. And he would sip the water so that he didn't have to get up. He didn't have to go to the water cooler. He didn't have to waste time talking to other people because he calculated the next half an hour, if I speak to another 5 people more, I have 5 times more better chance to close a sale than these guys. I know you might think, oh, this is desperate. Yes, getting a job is a desperate situation. If you take it with a sense of urgency, only then you'll get, man. If you take it as a holiday, uh, you'll not get. Then leave it for like a lottery, luck. Yeah, so it's a game of numbers. The more you go out there, the more people you meet, the better it is. But having said that, that doesn't mean you just say, "Hi, how are you? Here, take my CV. Hi, how are you? Take my CV." No, you need to really plan out. Each and everyone should be the best of the best. Make that person like you, which is very, very important. And I've told you so many times about likability. That is the most powerful factor in getting a job. If you're technical in nature, this might be a separate point altogether. Take it as a bonus. If there's one thing that will help you get a job, it's not your technical expertise, it is your likability. How do you think I got a job in so many places where technical skill was so important, but I still got a job? I got a job in an engineering company, man. I'm not an engineer. I don't know jack shit of engineering. I'm just a school dropout. Still, I got it right in so many companies. So, and in so many places where when I was a coach, they used to ask for certifications, they used to ask for education. I didn't have any of it. Still, they gave me the opportunity. Remember, likability is a key. Okay. Anyway, that was a bonus point. Number 6. This is I share this with people because they don't know how painful it is. Rejection is a part and parcel of success. Okay, I know this sounds very cliche. Failure is a stepping stone to success. Rejections are very powerful. Rejections can hurt you. Rejections can demoralize you. It really affects you because we're human beings. End of the day, okay, we also feel it. So I tell people, look forward to rejections. Consider this: the more rejections you get, the better your chances of success. I literally tell people, I want you to go and get me 20 rejections, but meaningfully. Don't just go and, hey, this is my CV, rejected. No. Put your heart and soul and get rejected painfully. The more rejections you get, mentally you become more tough, emotionally you become more stronger, and it should drive you to focus on getting that yes. When I was to do my sales at the age of 16, when I started to get rejections, my sales manager told me, the more you get rejected, the better you get. So I literally took it to heart and I literally went and looked forward for rejections. Seriously, I looked forward for rejections. And then something funny happened. Uh, on the way, I started to get yes. And I got surprised. I was like, aren't you supposed to reject me? He's like, no, you're working so hard. I saw you here. I thought, okay, I'll listen to what you have to say. So rejection is a key. And more the rejections, better your chance of success. But here, the only caveat is every time you get rejected, analyze why you got rejected and try to figure out a way to get a yes. Over here, I'll just give you a bonus point. Whenever I used to get rejected, at the end of the day, I used to literally even call those people and say, "Sir, I just want to know why you rejected me so that and they, what? Why? What do you mean, why? Sir, I want to improve and get better. So maybe I can become a better person like you, sir. So you rejected me. Please, if you can tell me how I can improve." And people used to find them very surprising, man. I was like that. Anyway, point number 7. Okay, these excuses people give. Life is not fair. Oh, market is, they use influencer contacts. Oh, life is not easy. Man, things are so tough. Oh shit, I don't know how long. Get over it. Nobody gives a fuck about your excuse. Nobody gives jack shit about life is not fair and this and that. Man, with a tattooed face like mine, not having an education degree, not having any money, I still, beg, borrow, steal, man. Do whatever it bloody takes. I'm not trying to, blow a trumpet and say, see, I'm superior to you. No, I also went through what you went through. And there are people who are even worse of me. I know there have been people who half their face was burned. I know people who are half paralyzed. I know people who have on the wheelchair, like, just like a vegetable. Like they have managed to get jobs. And, sometimes it scares me. Oh, bloody hell. If they can get a job, what is my excuse? So just get over the excuses, man. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody's bothered. Your sob story, just my mother's sake, father's sake, no money, I'm not eating it. Nobody cares a damn. Get over it. Okay. Point number 7. Point number 8 is I always tell people that if you want to succeed, you need to be pissed off. You need to be angry. You need to have that fire within you. That doesn't mean you have to show the world, yes, I am here to rule the world. Don't go like hyper beast mode and like as if you drank 10 Red Bulls and a shot of espresso. No, keep that aggressiveness, that anger controlled inside, like as if you're meditating, but go with that intensity. And if you go with that intensity and focus and drive, you cannot be stopped. I took my rejections very personally. I took my failures very personally. I was very angry inside. It's like I never forgot. I used to literally cry. Tears used to roll up when I used to sit alone, but I used to suck it all in and I used to like wash my face, clean my, and go out and fight all over again. Use that as a drive. And here's a bonus tip, try exercising. Sometimes I used to do 10, 20 push-ups before I used to go for an interview. Sometimes I used to, slap myself and, say, come on, you can do it, Watch a watch a inspirational video, read an inspirational book, talk to someone who inspires you, but go there with a hunger. And I'm telling you, that other person would be able to feel it. Okay. Point number 9. This one is a cautionary tale. You remember I was telling you this, even the guy who I never thought would get job offers was getting. Sometimes, if a job is too good to be true, let's say, to give you an example, you're looking out for a job, your expectation is 10,000 dirhams or $10,000. You all of a sudden get $20,000. It's too good to be true, right? Generally, when they offer you something like that, be very, very careful. If someone tells you, let's say you're searching for a job, you're not getting a job anywhere, all of a sudden you get a multinational company, Oracle, Google, or some big brand in the country. It's the number one national company. It's generally too good to be true. Take it with a sense of caution. Like for example, let's say you're an average guy and get this super hot, ultra looking sexy girl, with her cleavage showing and she's hot and blonde and she's just like, hi, I want to be your friend. I want to get to know you. You are amazing. Caution. There's something seriously wrong here. So if it's too good to be true, it's generally the case. There's never, I tell people, there's no such thing as free lunch. Okay, so be careful of that. Point number 10, getting a job is a job in itself. It's a 24/7 thing. It's 365 days a year. It's not, okay, I'll start hunting for a job. It's not a casual affair. My clients, when I sit down with them, we plan out the night before. What are you going to do tomorrow? What is your plan of action? Okay, what are the things? Which are the companies? Review that. When they get up, they immediately know what they're supposed to do. They start hitting their plan of action so aggressively at such a speed, like literally, even if they have to go for a meeting, 8 o'clock, they plan out much in advance. By 6, they are up, and by 6:30, they're left, as if they are actually going for a employment. And then, they plan out, okay, say, 8 to 9, this is where I'll be, 9 to 10 here, 10 to 11, 11 to 12. They literally have an Excel sheet. They know what they're supposed to do. They update the Excel sheets. It's crazy, man. You need to have that sense of intensity. And at the end of the day, after they come back home, they refresh, okay, maybe go to the gym, and then they plan out the emails, the follow-ups, the thank you letters. It's 24/7. It's crazy. Okay. That is the only way they succeed. Others, you cannot. Why do you think I charge my clients so high? Because I know the amount of intensity that we have to go through. And so getting a job is a job in itself, and take it like a job. Take it so seriously that you can't take it as a casual affair. Okay. Point number 11. We have another 3 more. Point number 11 is hard work will help you succeed. That is true. But hard work in which direction? Are you going to go this direction or are you going to go this direction? You can't go both the directions. See, for example, if I'm driving, let's say I live on an island. I live on an island and it's circular. Okay. So I can go this way or I can go this way. The question is, which way should I take to reach my destination faster? Do I go left or do I go right? And then if I go, let's say, for example, right, is there a shortcut towards it? So you have to strategize. For that, guidance is required. Now, I told you if in case it was a circle. What if it is straight? Then you're going the wrong direction, right? So many people that I know, they work very, very hard. They don't achieve any results. And when they come to me and tell me, Loy, I worked so hard, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, sending my CVs, doing. Then when I check, I say, oh my bloody hell, you did the wrong thing. You send mistakes in their covering letters, sometimes mistakes in their emails, sometimes mistakes in their approach. And the problem here is Once you go for a meeting, let's say you went for a company, let's say Emirates Airlines, you went to Emirates Airlines, you went for an interview. If you messed up that interview is gone. You're not going to get another chance. I don't think that person is going to entertain you ever again. So you either go the right direction or the wrong directions. You can't go both. So if you're not sure, please seek guidance. That's a uh, there's no other way. Okay, if you don't want to pay for guidance, you don't want to go to a professional, at least go to someone in your family or friends or somebody that you know at a very high level who genuinely has your best interest in mind and ask them, right? Point number 12. This is, I don't know if it is the typical Indian mentality or maybe because I deal predominantly with Indians. Please don't be penny wise, pound foolish. Okay, that's number one. And to my Western compatriots, the people from the West, not everything is DIY, not everything is google.com. Okay, you may think that you're the smartest guy in the room and I'll just check google.com and get the answer. Oh, I'm an expert in COVID. Oh, I'm an expert in cryptocurrency. Oh, I'm an expert in investing. Oh, because google.com is a, if that was the case, we didn't need any doctors, we don't need any engineers, we don't need anybody. We can just have google.com to solve all the problems in life. Stop. You know, if you're such a stingy bum, then don't expect the sun, moon, and stars. Just be happy whatever is coming to you. Be happy being mediocre. I, with regards to my career path, with regards to my learning, with regards to my skills that I have, you know, I could waste money and I've made videos on this, even my physique, the way I achieved my physique. You can do google.com or you can go to a professional. You ask yourself what is important to you. You want to save your pennies. Yeah, how much? Oh, that onion. I'll bargain with them for that one extra piece of tomato or vegetable, and then I'll spend a fortune, overpriced iPhone. You're stupid, man. You know, where your career is concerned, where your brand is concerned, please don't be penny wise and pound foolish. This will impact you for the rest of your life. Invest in yourself, because this body, this mind, this personality is what you have. So, you know, just as some people, when they see themselves on video, when they see themselves, how they sound, oh my goodness, I look so horrible. Oh, I sound so horrible. No, this is how you exactly sound. Do this simple challenge. Take a video, put a camera here, look at yourself, talk to yourself for another 5 to 10 minutes, and I challenge you, upload that video up online. Speak on something serious. Say tips for success or whatever, some serious topic. Upload it. Majority of the people I know, they would not want to upload it because they'll feel embarrassed. Or ask yourself interview questions and upload it and say, I challenge you. This is the best interview response. You'll not do that because you know for a fact if you put up your interview responses and you put the title, this is the best interview response, people will make fun of you. So if you're so sensitive about, oh, people will make fun of me, aren't you doing the same thing when you go to opportunities which are available? There you're not worried how you look. Come on, man. Stop being such a, wuss. And last and not the least, the final one is, I do not know how important your life is to you. I do not know how important your career is to you. I do not know how important your earning capacity per month, per hour is to you. But if it is extremely important, if it is very sacred, if it is a matter of non negotiable priority, then treat it this way. Take professional coaching. Don't be stingy to the point where you think you can Google your way towards greatness. It doesn't work that way. If your career path, if your brand, if whatever, your earning capacity is important to you, please seek a professional, the best you can offer. Just as you want the best technology, just as you want the best advice, just as you want the best shortcut to success or whatever, you want the best salaries, the best career path, the best position, then you need the best foundation, right? You need the best guidance, right? You need the best mentors, right? You can't have be stingy with yourself and expect the best of the best. It doesn't work that way, man. It doesn't work. Maybe you can fool people in the short run. Long term, you can't. So anyway, these are the 13 points for job and strategies for 2023. I don't know if this has helped you. Yes, some of it may sound generic to you, but remember, if you apply what I've told you, If you seriously put your heart and soul and apply what I've told you, it's a matter of being the one who will be selected versus the one who will be rejected. Good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, right now, as you're watching this, there is somebody out there who is more competitive than you, who has more fire than you, who is more prepared than you, and is gunning for the same job as you. It's between you and that person. The only question is who will win. Because remember, end of the day, life is a competition. It's only the best survive. Survival of the fittest. That's all I want to tell you. Put your comments and thoughts down below. Good, bad, ugly. Love to hear from you. This is me signing off. You guys take care.